Coming up, Scott Bloomquist's dream was over before it even restarted, and the reason is dumb. Also, Brandon Overton scored again, Kyle Larson came up short, and two big sprint car weekends start tonight. Let's go. It's Thursday, September 8th. I'm Justin Fiedler. This is Dirt Tracker Daily. We'll get this Thursday show started with the Dream Makeup program last night at Eldora to kick off the World 100 week. I really enjoyed the format with the Chasing the Dream features. I don't know about you, but I feel like they were really fun, and they did end up running three of them. I think I said that yesterday on the show that they were going to run three, but three 5,000 win races, each of those 20 laps. Ryan Gustin topped Garrett Alberson in the first race. Freddie Carpenter was really good in race 2, but dropped out with mechanical issues from the lead, and that handed the top spot to Mike Marlar. Marlar drove on to the win over Chase Youngans after Cody Evans also had engine issues late. And the third race saw a good battle between Dalton Wilson and Ashton Winger, with the two trading several big moves. Wilson was able to get away at the end for the victory. If you wanted to give out a Come On Man award last night, or a What the Hell Are They Thinking award, the honor would easily go to Scott Bloomquist and his Team Zero squad. As the Dream Feature cars were rolling around under pace laps, Bloomquist was pushed from the upper pit to the crossover gate on the backstretch to join the action, but it was so late that the officials wouldn't allow him into the racetrack. Cars must report for tire tech in advance of the feature, and the announcer said that Bloomer was something like 15 minutes late. That is just completely ridiculous. And if you were watching on Flow, you saw Bloomquist's crew member who was on the four-wheeler arguing with track officials. But at that point, being that late, what in the world could his argument have been? 23 other drivers and teams certainly had no problem finding their way to the speedway for the, let me remind you, $128,000 to win and $5,000 to start main event. This wasn't some 2-bit feature at a backwoods racetrack. This was the dirt late model Dream at Eldora, and they couldn't show up on time. I know it's like a running joke about this team always being late for everything, but at some point it just becomes ridiculous. I'm glad the officials put their foot down and stopped the insanity. Once the race got restarted, Chris Madden battled Brandon Overton and Hudson O'Neal early on, with O'Neal actually leading a few circuits. But by lap 25, things had settled out with Madden out front. And then racing was pretty calm for Smokey for the most part through a lot of that race, kind of working his way through lap traffic. He was able to kind of keep everybody behind him, but the race went sideways for him inside 10 laps to go. Devin Moran appeared to either have a tire go down or something break on his car into turn 1, and his car absolutely took off for the wall. In the process, both Bobby Pierce and Hudson O'Neal were collected. Those guys just had nowhere to go. The yellow flag erased about a 2.5 second lead for Madden. On the restart, Overton rolled the top in 1 and 2 and took the lead from Madden down the backstretch. From there, Smokey just couldn't ever get close enough again to make a move on the 76. The score for Overton made it 3 straight wins in the dirt late model Dream. Madden again settled for second, with Tim McCready third, Jonathan Davenport hard charged from 21st to 4th, and Brandon Shepard was 5th. Afterwards, Madden revealed that he had a loose plug wire under the hood that robbed his car of power, and he knew he was going to be a sitting duck on that final restart. And even Overton admitted he didn't have the best car. Another bummer again at Eldora from Madden. He just can't seem to get one of these big victories there. So with the Dream show now complete, things shift into World 100 mode tonight. We'll have a split field program with two 10,000 win features to close out the evening. We'll see if Madden can restart the climb and make his way towards the top 4, a World 100 win come Saturday. You can again catch all of the action live tonight on Flow Racing. And out in California last night, the Gold Cup weekend got underway at the Silver Dollar Speedway with the Sprint Car Challenge Tour taking center stage. There was a $2,500 bounty on Kyle Larson. And had he not spun on the opening lap of the feature and subsequently gone to the tail, that money may not have been paid out. With Shane Golubic and Max Mitri out front, a caution late for a slowing Andy Forsberg put Young Money right back in contention. He'd driven from the rear to 4th by the time of that caution, and then over the final few laps, though, Golubic was able to get away, and Larson nipped Mitri late for 2nd. So I believe Golubic got $2,500 for the win and the bounty for an additional $2,500, so $5,000 total. Tonight, action shifts to the World of Outlaws, and things are different at the Gold Cup this year. They are returning to a split field format Thursday and Friday, and the pre-entry list has crossed 60 cars. That is double what they had at this event a year ago. If you're watching on YouTube, here are the prelim night lineups. And if you're listening to the podcast, you can find the lineups over on the World of Outlaws social media channels. Brad Sweet, Kyle Larson, Ryan Timms, Logan Schuhart are some of the notables that will be in the field tonight. And then obviously the other half of the field will run tomorrow night. Craig Kinzer, Donnie Schatz, Jacob Allen, David Gravel, all those guys will go on Friday. Teams will race each night earning points, with the top 2 point earners from each prelim program locking into the Saturday finale. They'll use heat race inversions tonight and tomorrow. Everyone else past the locked-in guys will be in heat races for Saturday. These prelim programs are not official Outlaw shows, just like Knoxville, so no points on the line. Saturday's Gold Cup finale pays $25,000 to win. World of Outlaws points leader Brad Sweet leads all drivers in average finish at Silver Dollar over the last 9 appearances. He is the pick from the DirtTracker.com analytics prediction formula. I'll go Larson tonight, though. He was fast last night in that 360. The Gold Cup is live all weekend long over on Dirt Vision. So if you were watching last night, that was on Flow. Everything else from going forward tonight and through the weekend is on Dirt Vision. The other big sprint car weekend that starts tonight is the Tuscarora 50 at Port Royal. Tonight is $8,000 to win. Friday is $10,000 to win. And then the Saturday finale is a very nice $55,000 to win. The event is obviously sanctioned by the AllStars, and Logan Wagner is the defending event winner. The big show on Saturday in 2021 drew nearly 60 cars, and I don't see any reason why we wouldn't be close to that again. Tyler Courtney is bringing a 140-point advantage into the weekend, but with only 6 full points-paying nights remaining, Justin Peck just won't have enough chances to make a serious run at Sunshine here for the championship. For tonight, the prediction formula likes Brent Marks. I think I'm going to go Anthony Macri, though. I think there will be a lot of fast guys, though, here to watch for. Tonight's race isn't on the schedule for Lance DeWeese, so don't pick him for tonight. But he should be in attendance Friday and Saturday. I do think you have to watch out for guys like Logan Wagner. Obviously, he's going to be trying to defend. Danny Dietrich's always good here. Mike Wagner. We've seen Dylan Cisney and Jeff Halligan be fast at Port Royal in the past, and Devin Borden was a weekly winner at this track just a few days ago. And that's on top of guys like Sunshine and Peck, and there's other travelers coming in, guys like Brian Brown and Rico Abreu. If you aren't headed to Port Royal tonight, you can watch the AllStars actually all weekend long over on Flow Racing. And if you want to just go completely full ham on sprint car racing, go 3 screens if you're watching online. The ASCS National Tour is also racing tonight. They're at Lakeside Speedway in Kansas. 13 race nights remain on the ASCS schedule for the year, and Blake Hahn currently leads Wayne Johnson and Tim Crawley for the championship. This one also over on Flow Racing. And moving over to some news items from yesterday, we'll start with the North Wilkesboro announcement. They had originally planned to tear up the pavement on the half-mile racetrack in North Carolina and run dirt races in October before the facility then got a fresh repave. But yesterday afternoon, it was announced that the October dirt races were all canceled and that the old surface would remain. So no XR Super Series shows, no Carolina Sprint Tour. That entire week has been wiped off the calendar. Instead, that old pavement will remain, and now Wilkesboro, as of today, if you saw the news, will host the All-Star race in 2023 for the NASCAR Cup Series. I think it's a bit of a bummer to lose those dirt shows, but I do think this was probably the right move for the facility and its future. If you caught any of the racing there from a couple of weeks ago, some of the late model stuff was really fun. I think it'd be a shame for that surface to go, and they have said that this surface will remain for the All-Star race. Also, if you're looking for more updates on Nick Hoffman, we got some more good news yesterday. Thanks to Carl Edwards and his airplane, the family has returned home to North Carolina. Nick's sister Ashley posted a photo on Facebook, and Nick looks pretty good. His dad Daryl is still in a wheelchair, but at least they got to get out of the hospital and go home. There's still recovery and rehab ahead, but this is looking much better than it did just a few days ago. If you're looking for streaming services today, 8 shows on the schedule. Some big ones coming up. Like I said, Dirt Vision has the Gold Cup from Silver Dollar. Flow Racing has the World 100 and Tuscarora 50. The IMSA Super Nationals continue over on Speed Sport and more. To see the full daily streaming schedule with links to watch, visit dirttracker.com/watch tonight. That's it for the show today. Hope you guys have a good Thursday. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow for more Dirt Tracker Daily.